So I just thought I'd start recording in the garden today as the sun is out, it's Bank Holiday Monday, and I need some fresh air. And it's actually not because I'm having a flush for once. But here's the thing, right? There's a side to menopause that no one talks about. And menopause itself isn't just about the flushes. It's about mood swings, it's about intimacy, struggles, and feeling invisible. The side no one really talks about in today's video, I share honest story about myself and basically how I'm building freedom after 40. So firstly, you're not broken, you're not alone. If this resonates, please comment truth in this video because I'd love to be able to reach out to you and be nice to know what's happening with you and how you're coping with things. So the thing is this, right? Like I said to you before, you're not invisible. You know, your way of coping with menopause can differ from me. You know, we're all different as people, but ultimately there is a collection of symptoms that you tend to experience when you are going through the change, right? And so I just feel like it's important that we talk about it. I think it's important to recognize that we are going through the change. And I also think it's important that you need to understand and recognize that you're not past it. You know, this is just a stage in life, a new chapter in life that we have to go through. And it's not the best of chapters, but it certainly gives us a lot more understanding and more, what's the word I'm looking for? I think it gives you more of a appreciation for others that have gone through it as well before you, especially like if you are close to your relatives or friends that maybe are more mature than yourself, more older than yourself. So for me, I feel that it's the mental side for me. It's the mental health side, like the fog, you know, the brain fog. It's not being able to function. It's not being able to remember things. It's not being able to remember words for items that I've used all my life. You know, cutlery in the kitchen, for example, can't remember the name of a fork, the word fork. Walking into a room and not remembering why I've walked into that room. And so I've had to turn around and walk back out again and then walk back in thinking, oh yeah, I was after to get my whatever for my holiday, or, you know, if I'm packing a suitcase or something. But also like in work as well. Now, don't get me wrong, they're quite big on health and well-being, and I'm actually part of the health and well-being in my work where I work full time. However, what I do find is when I'm working in an office environment, I do struggle at times. You know, the brain fog, it'll just come on out of nowhere. You think you're going to have a good day, you're in the positive mood, you know, positive mindset, and then wham, you know, you're asked to do a task and you can't even think about opening up a Word document. Something simple that you've done every day for however many years, 20 plus years of working in offices and God knows what. And you know, you can't do the simplest of tasks, and you think, hold on a minute, what's wrong with me? You know, and then it can knock your confidence. You know, it can make you feel inferior or inadequate, or, you know, like you've just lost the plot kind of thing. And I know you haven't, and I certainly haven't lost the plot, but I just think it's good to talk, isn't it? I think it's good to share these experiences with each other here. I know I'm not on my own. I know I'm not. I know there's hundreds and thousands of women out there that are going through exactly the same thing or have gone through the same thing. And I don't also say this to scaremonger people that haven't gone through the change yet. I'm simply saying this. It's just about creating awareness, and it's about creating just like preparation, I suppose. You know, I'm not saying everyone's going to go through this and experience this. There are some women that are very, very fortunate that don't actually experience, you know, the symptoms as some women like myself go through. And that's fantastic because I wouldn't want them to go through this anyway. But I just wanted to do a little video and just sort of say to you, look, guys, you know, please don't lose hope. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. I know it's easier said than done, but just look at it as this is just a stage in your life. This is just something that's teaching you something, and you can turn it into a positive. Now, in my 40s, I've decided to take on a lot of big challenges because I know I'm more than capable of doing it. I have the skills, I have the mindset, even though sometimes my head and my brain might be feeling like mush. But I know I can still do stuff. I can still achieve more in my life. And I also know that I still don't want to be in this 9 to 5 grind. So as I sit here today on a bank holiday Monday, completely grateful for this amazing, warm, beautiful summer weather. Because normally on a bank holiday, it's always raining, right? It's rare that it doesn't rain, especially here in Wales. But yeah, I just want to sort of say, look, guys, if you've got any desires or aspirations in life and you want to go and pursue something, do it. It isn't just about me and what I'm doing, about achieving and about, creating this freedom of being free myself, having autonomy. Yes, I'm going to be busy. Yes, I'm going to be, responsible for creating and building businesses, but I'm also going to have more of my own spin on it as well. I'm going to make decisions and I'm going to be the one that's in control. I'm not going to be dictated to anymore. And I'm going to go with what my gut feeling tells me. And I think it's about recognizing your gut instincts as well. So I don't know if anything resonates with you today, what I'm saying. I hope it does. I'd love to hear more from you. And until then, guys, have a great day. Have a fantastic bank holiday. And I should be back again tomorrow for another day. Take care, guys. Stay blessed.